If you're looking for an island escape without the hassle, head to Bribie Island. It's less than an hour's drive from Brisbane or the Sunshine Coast. Separated from the mainland by the Pumicestone Passage, the island has national parks, surf beaches and protected beaches, and some brilliant fishing spots to explore. There's also a friendly seaside community with a great choice of restaurants, accommodation and activities. There's so much to do on Bribie, you should consider an extended holiday. A great way to get your bearings is to take advantage of one of the knowledgeable local tours. A good start is with River to Bay cruises, who ply the waters of Moreton and Stradbroke Island, as well as the Tangalooma wrecks. For a bit more action, explore the wide expanse of Moreton Bay with Bribie and Moreton Bay jet ski hire and ride. On land, you can't go past a four-wheel drive tour of the beach and Bribie Island National Park with G'day Adventure tours. Fishing rods on board, of course.
Bribie's the fourth largest sand island in the world, and technically speaking, it's the largest pure sand island in the world because we don't have any rocky outcrops like the larger three other ones, which is Moreton, Fraser and Stratty. We take them for a spin up the beach here, 22 kilometres. Sometimes we get the kangaroos come down right to the water's edge. We get a lot of families that come out. They love coming down the beach, driving along the beach, love seeing the wildlife, love learning the history of the island.
Bribie is the closest place to Brisbane that you can four-wheel drive on the beach. And there's lots to see and do on your journey, like fishing in one of the many lagoons or creeks. Part of the attraction of the Moreton Bay region is just so much water and beautiful places to explore. This is a Norfolk Lagoon, just up from the township of Woorham at the south end of the island here. And look, I didn't even know this place was here. I live up the other end of the island and there's a number of these lagoons down this end on the ocean side, and whether you catch a fish or not, it's just a beautiful place to come and have a cast. Just a little bit about the technique we're using here. Just got a little Atomic Arrows Estuary Ultralight and a 1/8 jig head with a atomic prong, which is a prawn imitating lure. And basically you flick out, lock it off as soon as it hits the water, wait for it to hit the bottom, and then jig, 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 jig up and drop the rod slow and wind fast. You've got to keep that line tight so the lure glides down. That way you feel the bite, it's got more time to hit it. It all works that way. If you give it slack, it's no good. And then bring it up again and do the same. Half a dozen casts in each spot, keep moving around. That's the secret to catching a flatty. I was happy enough just fishing in these beautiful lagoons along the ocean side of Bribie, but now I've got a fish on, it's even better. This is such a user-friendly environment, walking on the beach, beautiful pristine areas, and a wonderful dusky flathead, which I'm going to let go, but I'll swim him up here. Now this is tannin, what's known as tannin staying water. There's a lot of tea tree and different things that gives it that colour. But there's all sorts of species in here, flathead, brim, jacks, you name it, they're all in here, and this is landlocked. So they get big before it breaks open to sea every sort of 5 or 10 years or thereabouts. And where you can, it's great to be able to keep the fish fully in the water. I'm just going to grab the jig head and try and shake him off. I might need to just grab him there like that to do this. There we go. Beautiful big dusky. Couldn't be happier. Great fun. Once you're back from your tour or day's fishing, you'll enjoy relaxing in one of the countless accommodation options at Bribie. We're staying at the Ep04 Sandstone Point Holiday Resort. Perfect for a family getaway, it's the ultimate holiday park with a massive pool and water park. It's next level. Foodies have lots of options too. Hayley and I couldn't resist a crazy shake from the award-winning Annie Lane.
That is so good.
The Bribie Beach Shack offers an extensive takeaway menu, from fresh barista-made coffee through to their famous Wagyu burgers and freshly cooked fish and chips. Or watch the afternoon sunset with a coffee or bite at the Sunset Pier Cafe. Adults can try a boutique local bevy at the Bribie Island Brewing Company. Nice. And why not top the day off in style with a treat of local crustaceans and champagne on Bribie Island gondolas. But for mine, it's hard to beat walking a llama on the Bribie Island waterfront. That's right, a llama. This is Kevin, he's the extrovert of the bunch. And never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be patting a llama on the beach at Bribie Island. What a fantastic attraction. What are you doing, buddy? Where do you want to go? Just like they did for us, Otter Bar Llama Walks will provide you with a fun and memorable experience. For more info on what to do in Bribie, check out visitmoretonbayregion.com.au. After the break, we head offshore in search of mahi-mahi. Bribie Beach Shack Charters operates offshore fishing charters out of Spinnaker Sound Marina in Sandstone Point. Their high-powered offshore fishing vessel, the Prospector, is staffed with fully qualified skippers and crew to look after your day's fishing and your safety.
Marine Rescue Bribie, Marine Rescue Bribie, Marine Rescue Bribie. This is Bribie 4118 on 73, over.
Prospector is one of the best fishing charter boats that I've experienced, and it's fast. Tell you what, Richard, this boat rips along. We've gone straight past the trailer boat, straight past the other charter boats. Tell us a bit about it, mate.
This is 900 horsepower.
Yep.
Probably doing about 16 knots at the moment. Sprint speed 28 knots. So at the moment,
knots.
about 30, 35 k's an hour at the moment.
Whoa, that gives you some range and some real good options, doesn't it?
Huge range. Yeah, we do have a huge range.
So you can hit offshore, bay. What are some of the spots you fish?
Oh, we can get out pretty much to the north of Cape Morton there within about 1 hour or so. We can head out towards the fudge. We're going to head out to some dolphin fish today. We can go down the east coast of Morton, all within 1.5 hours.
It is a fast, comfy boat, and it is absolutely decked out to the max. How many rigs you got on board?
Rigs, probably around about 1,000 rigs, probably around about 1,200 different types of hooks. We've got 25 different rods of all different combinations. Fishing offshore, deep dropping, we're fishing braid, many different things.
Mate, they have got everything, and impressively safety also comes first, so I'm super impressed, mate. I can't wait to get the lines in and hooking in some fish, mate.
Hopefully soon.
First stop today is one of the many fads in the region. That's fish attracting device. What do you got there, sweetie?
Mahi-mahi.
Right, that's your first one, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this?
It's so cool.
And look at the colour on this guy. One of the fastest growing fish in the sea, 40 kilos. In 2 years they can grow, and they're a fantastic table fish too. How's the fight, mate?
Very strong.
Oh, look at him go. He's got the technique. We've been practicing this, the lift and the wind. Look at the colours on him. Look at him. Woo!
Yes!
Several names for these fish, mahi-mahi, dolphin fish, and dorado, which means gold in Spanish. And they go from bright green to gold as they are now, and they flap around a lot like that. That is a ripper fish, sweetie. Look at the colours on that guy, hey? Is that your favourite fish yet or what?
Yes.
Chances are if you find one dolphin fish on a fad, you'll find more. They weren't taking the lures, were they?
Yeah, they're going for the bait.
Yeah, so a handful of pillies and a pilly on a circle hook, let them take it, she's hooked up. These guys will migrate almost to Tassie. By the time they come back later in winter, they can be absolutely massive. They grow really fast. It's good to tire them out because they're notorious for flipping around when you grab them. Sometimes the Polynesians used to leave the hook in the mouth and tie the line around the tail to keep them bent. That sometimes slows them from flapping a lot, but we'll soon find out as we get this guy in. Look at the colour. What do you reckon of that fish there, Hayley?
Oh, they're stunning.
Yeah, he's a beautiful fish. I'll try and grab him on the tail there. Look at that. Have you ever seen colours like that?
No.
It's just one of those things you only get out here in the ocean. It's a beautiful thing. They're a great table fish, so we'll keep this guy. He's over the 50 centimetre limit. Always check your rules before you come out. Just a magnificent day out. Let's see what else is around the corner. We're fishing offshore of Bribie Island with Bribie Beach Shack fishing charters. Time for a bit of reef fishing. We've always got a floater out the back in case a mackerel comes past or something, just a pilly on a gang hook with no weight. And we're going to bottom bash as well. And so paternoster rigs, and I believe you've got a few ready.
We do have a couple of spares just in case. Pick your size, 4 or 5 over.
Look at them all rigged up and ready to go. That is fantastic, mate. You said you had thousands of rigs on board, and this is proof of it. We'll tie one of these on and drop them down to the bottom, and there's a lot of different fish we can catch here. Right. Let's get into it and see what happens. Thanks, mate. This crew knows all the good spots, so it's not long before the action starts. Bottom fishing can be brutal because you've got to stop them from getting to the bottom. We could have anything on here. He's still bumping around. That's good. Good work, Hayley.
Still on?
Yeah, still on, absolutely still on. Yeah, yeah. Woo! What do we got? Oh, slaty brim. That's a quality fish. But as to what we do with it, is another thing. Also known as a painted sweet lip. Look, they're okay eating, but most of the time they go back. There's much better fish out here, so she's going to swim free. We're on a double hook up here. Very common occurrence on the Prospector. Mine's coming in pretty quick. These aren't big fish, but we'll soon find out. Mine's around your line a little bit, Hayley. Rightio. We got them apart. You've got a trigger fish, Hayley. Besides a tangul, we have a gold spot wrasse, which is a great table fish. Plenty of colourful fish down there. You know, there's reef and kelp and sponge beds down there. So this guy's called a trigger fish. Looks a bit like the leather jackets we get further south. He's going to go back. Geez, there's some variety here, hey, Hayley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right here. There's another gold spot wrasse. The lads tell us these are fantastic eating. A lot like the wrasse we see down south. Just brighter colours. Look at that. Same chompy teeth, you know. Live around the kelp and the sponge. Beautiful fish. Time for a change. Lots of options here, including artificial reefs. They take the pressure off natural reefs, but still produce quality fish. We've just moved into a spot known as the boxes, which are artificial reefs put in by fisheries. Got my favourite rod on, Atomic Arrows offshore medium. I've been using it so much. And I've got a nice fish on here. Nice grassy, beautiful. There we go. Got him on a gang hook there. So, Richard, grassy, beautiful fish, great table fish. You'll see a few of these, I'm sure.
Quite a few, especially around the boxes. Pete's favourite place.
Yeah, it's a great fishery. And he's he's only a middle-sized one. I saw some of your Facebook pages like that. So
Yeah, some quite big ones,
yeah. Fishing light means we're picking up lots of different fish and having more fun doing it. We've got a trevally here, a bludger trevally, but a great fight on these guys. Using relatively light tackle. And there you go. Oh, he'll go back. These better eating fish here, but great fight. It is loaded with fish, these boxes. They're a good spot. Another good spot the guys have got up their sleeve. There he goes, quick release. Little white lure on, down the bottom. It's light gear, but it's just a nice feeling to catch a decent fish on light gear. Coddy. Beautiful. Beautiful gold spot cod. They start their life in the estuary and come out here, and there's ones out here that eat this guy whole, but nice fish on light gear. A good table fish. I'll pop him back. We've got plenty of fish already. Just goes to show the variety here is just amazing, and we're really only just getting started. 15 mile across the Bribie Island here, and earlier, just right off the end of Moreton Island here. It's a beautiful spot. Ooh, he's kicking away. Fighting like a reefy, nice grassy. There you go. I can lift this guy up. It's a nice fish, but I've got about 30-pound leader there, so there you go, bang. Beautiful grassy. Quality fish, very common fish up here. Great table fish, great fight, and it only gets better. So you just got to come up and try it, because you never know what you're going to see out here. It's another great day with Bribie Beach Shack fishing charters, and today we're taking out some recently adopted locals. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the New Zealand Warriors Rugby League team made Redcliffe in the Moreton Bay region their ideal home away from home for the 2022 season. Today we're joined by some of these Warriors players: Eli Katoa, Jack Murchie, Junior Atuva, and self-confessed fishing convert Matt Lodge.
Yeah, I grew up in Blacktown, so not many fishing options out there, but since we've been in Redcliffe, I've got the bug for it, and
yeah, you have
running off the best, so let's get into it.
All right, mate, let's get those doors in, let's go. All the boys love the outdoor fishing opportunities the Moreton Bay region offers, especially the fishing.
Hey-ya!
This is what I love to see.
Yes.
We're in open ground. You know, we don't have to rush it. We're not around the reef. Loving seeing that Matty's getting into his fishing, eh?
Merch, jump in the water, Merch.
Little spotty, is it? There we go. We'll get him around here.
How good is it? I forgot to tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like touching the fish. Bit scared.
Laurie
Bit
Daly?
scared.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Laurie Daly was like that. Remember Laurie Daly? One of the
Ellie always unhooks them for me. And
You get Ellie to unhook them, yeah? Yeah, it's really
I'm
funny.
coming around. Bro.
Yeah, you'll get there. Well, you know, the best thing with these sort of fish is pin them on the tail like that and go around there, and any mackerel's got sharp teeth, and so you want to watch the hooks and the teeth, so yeah. Now, I'll give him a touch. Go on, mate.
Nah, give me a hold, mate.
Yeah. Was he
Yeah.
He wasn't.
That's an alright fish to hold.
Yeah, cool. Now with mackerel, as long as you stay clear of that swing, where he can swing to you, that means he won't pin. Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. Then he can't pin you. You're completely safe. So.
I'd rather touch him than a flathead.
Yeah, that's a good catch, mate. Not bad
a nice
eating.
fish, eh?
Very common here in Moreton Bay. He's over the legal length. Always check the rules before you go. But you know, first up, 10 minutes, bang, hey. Well done, mate.
Matt's enthusiasm had him one up on the other lads, and his luck continued.
The floater's gone off again.
That's all popped
So at about 10 metres of water here, and like, throwing lures around, plastics, bottom bouncing rigs, and floater on it often does really well because it's got that big pilchard on it and just drifting around. And often you get class fish on that, so we'll soon find out, mate. How are you travelling there? Hey.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, give me here.
Nice
yeah.
fish.
Beautiful. Got him. There you go. So the boys on the boat are so well rigged up. That's a bit of octopus on there, mate. But you caught one of these before, Matty?
Never.
So this is a grassy sweetlip, part of the emperor family.
I caught a tiny one actually. I caught a grassy sweet. They've caught a real little one, nothing like that.
He's been out fishing. He's been fishing the river, fishing the beaches, fishing the bays up here in the Moreton Bay region. He loves it. You want to touch this one?
I'll give it a go. Mate.
Give it. He's having a go. All right, look at that. Under there, keep the tension on the line. There we go. Beautiful fish, mate. Another class table fish. We'll get him on ice. Good day out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that.
Young warrior Jack Murchie soon got into the action.
How you liking that, Jack?
That was good, eh?
You're not far from the training field, mate, and you're into a nice fish here. That's a good fish, mate.
Into it, eh?
Yeah, that's a good fish, hey. You enjoying the Moreton Bay region, mate?
How good, mate. It's so fun getting on a fish.
Yeah.
Around here, eh? Great spot.
Nice kingy. All right, so the trick is you lead him to me. Take your time. All right, we got him. Yes. On you, Jack. Legal size limit here, 60, mate. He's over that.
The boys are eating. Over to that.
Beautiful kingfish. Well done, mate. Is that your best fish on rod and reel?
Yeah, it is, I think. It's probably my biggest kingy, so.
You love the water too. You love your spearfishing and that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm loving it, mate. I don't know about getting in here. There might be a few too many sharks for me, but see how we go, getting a few more on the rod.
The other lads were not to be outdone, nailing a double hookup.
He's right at home.
Mate.
Had to catch fish for a living back home on the island, so the boys having a great time. Good to see. Everyone's catching fish.
Smiles all round for these lucky warriors, but the biggest challenge is saved for Matt Lodge. The big fella met his match in the form of a big, strong pelagic.
This is a better fish. You're testing out that new rod of yours, mate. Yeah, see, he's slowing up now. It's much bigger than what you had on earlier. All right, now we've got him clear of the boxes. We can take our time a little bit more here now, okay?
So
Catch your breath. Yeah, catch your breath. And big fella. Hey, it's taxing, isn't it? Look at that. I love it.
Gone.
I love he's gone. It's a combination of the adrenaline. Oh, it's a proper fish. It's a proper fish. Yeah. All right, take your time here now. We're well clear of the boxes, so we've got a real good chance. I'm praying you get this one, Matty. Oh, please. Yeah, big thingy. They're going to lead him to me. Got him. They got him. Woo!
Yes. Give me a hug, bro. Give me a yes.
Good fish, mate. Isn't it a buzz,
That's
hey?
cool, mate. That's
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
Let's Goliath versus Goliath here, mate. This is fantastic. You've done so well,
mate.
mate. That's a class kingy for Moreton Bay. That's a real good fish, mate. Well, mate, you got a really good feed out of that guy. He's touching him now. So, I'll tell you what, guys, the Warriors, great team. You live in a great region. It's been a buzz to have you out here.
That was unreal, mate.
Yeah, and I think we might be doing a bit more fishing with you, mate.
Steak day, I think so, eh?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah.
Well, it's been a great experience fishing here at Bribie Island with a team from Bribie Beach Shack. Check them out at beachshackcharters.com.au. The day out on Prospector shows how welcoming and friendly the Bribie locals have been to the appreciative warriors. And let me tell you, that warm hospitality extends to all visitors and holidaymakers who come here. This region has got it all, including awesome fishing. And it's just perfect for a break or family holiday. So come and find your paradise at Bribie Island. Find out more at visitmoretonbayregion.com.au.